takes only one. Ceiling function takes only one number. But round function takes two. One is number and decimal places. But this function will not take decimal places. It always takes only the number. So that means using this function, we cannot round the number to the decimal places. We always rounds number to the integer. But you cannot round it to 2 decimals, 3 decimals, like that. So example, ceiling what? Suppose, for example, 3.9 says select ceiling of 3.9. Then, sorry, 3.1. Let's say 3.1. Then 3.1. 3.1 is between 3 to 4. In 3 to 4, what the highest is? 4. So returns 4. Understood? Then this is between 3 to 4. In 3 to 4, highest is 4, returns 4. So always rounds number to what? Highest. Okay. Then next. Okay now? Then. So it is given 3. Whichever is your requirement, use that. Next one. Floor. Floor. Floor rounds number always to what? Lowest. Rounds number always to lowest. Seal always rounds number to highest. Floor always rounds number to lowest. Floor of what's it? Floor of number. And example. Select floor of what? Select floor of 3. What's her? 1. 3.9. 3.9. 3.9 is between 3 to 4. In 3 to 4, what the lowest is? 3. So returns 3. That's all. Okay. Then that's all. Here, where means wherever rounding is required. Okay, now that is different. This is different. Okay, then understood. So now that's all. So this is what ceiling and floor. Okay, then so for rounding, SQL is given 3 functions. For rounding, SQL is given 3 functions: round, ceiling, floor. You want to round based on average, then you want to round based on average, then round function always to the lowest, always to the lowest. Floor always to the highest. Ceiling. Okay, rounding based on average, then round function. But rounds, I want to round it to lowest, then low floor. I want to round it to highest. Ceiling. Okay. Okay, now then. Okay, now then. Suppose, for example, sir, you take restaurants. Okay, now suppose the bill is something. Suppose 500 something. Bill is 500. Actually, bill is 500. Okay, now but after applying some GST, maybe it becomes float. Actually, integer. Amount is integer. But after applying GST, it becomes what? Float. Okay, then suppose 500 point something 45 like this. Okay, now then so the amount is like this. But what that hotel, you're developing one software for them. What he says, boss, if it is 500 point something now, make it 501. Okay, now you will not give the benefit to the customer. Always he take the benefit. Okay, so what he says, give 501. Just make it what's it? 501. 500 point something, you make it 501. Understood? Then what you have to do is ceiling. you have to use seal. Understood? Then okay now. Then but suppose like they want to use what's average. Based on average, you round it to 500 or 501. Then you have to use round function. Okay. Then next. That's all. So this is what rounding. For rounding, there are three. Okay. Then what is the next? So we completed three. What are the three? Date, date functions, character functions, numeric functions. What the next one is? Conversion, conversion functions. Okay, conversion. Then conversion. So then conversion. So they're used for converting one type to what? Another type. Then functions used to convert one type to another type. Okay, functions used to convert one type to another type. Convert what? Okay, one type to another type. One data type to another data type. We are converting the data type, not the value. Okay, na? Converting means don't think that 123 is converted to 123 like this. Not like this. Converting what's her type, data type. Okay, then. So SQL Server supports two functions. One is cast, another one convert. SQL Server supports two functions for conversion. One is cast and convert. Both functions are used for what? Convert one data type to another. First, let's see cast. Okay, then let's see the cast. So how to use cast? Cast what? Cast what's it? Okay, so what value you want to convert? Okay, na? Then value or expression. Which one you want to convert as what type? Target type. As target type. Target type. Expression as target type. Then okay, na? Expression as target type. So example, select, then select what? Cast, then. So first you have to give the value. Like I'm giving 10.5. What is 10.5 is float. I'll say as integer. That means you're asking SQL Server convert this float to integer. So this float is converted to integer. Let's see. Then so what it will return 10. Okay, so returns 10. 10 returns 10. Next one. So 10.5 is converted to integer. Okay, then so which value you want to convert and convert it to which data type? Okay, then understood. Now, so anything you can convert. So which value you want to convert? What type you want to convert? Clear now. So one number is like this. Suppose one number is like this. Okay, then suppose some number like this 38 point something 4567889. Okay, something like this. But suppose I'll say comma what's her 2, then sorry, round 1 second, round function. I'll say round, then 38 point what's her 46, 38.46, 38.46. But here it is showing what's it? Zeros. I don't want to show the zeros. I don't want to show the zeros. Then what? Like you can apply what's that? Cast. As what? decimal, suppose decimal 5 comma 2 or decimal what's that 7 comma 2, something like this. Then so 2, it is rounded to, sorry, it is showing what's that 2 decimals. This is this, whatever the value written by this one, whatever the value written by this is converted to what? Decimal 7 comma 2. 7 is what? Total digits. 2 is what? After decimal, how many digits? After decimal, how many digits you said? 2. Then 2. Suppose if I say 3, then 3. It will show 3 digits. Yes, 460. Understood? Then. Sir, okay now? Then. Huh? So I want to show the number with only 2 decimal places. I want to show the number with only 2 decimal places. Then specify what? Decimal something. Comma 2. Comma 2 means 2 decimals. Understood? Then. Okay. Otherwise, leave it. Round, you leave it. Leave it this round. Then leave it this round. 38.456789 as decimal 7 comma 2. Then what's that? 38 point what's that? 46. 46. So it is rounding. 45 is rounded to 46. After rounding, it is showing like this. Understood? Then. Is that okay now? So then, now let's see. What is this 38 point what's that? 46. 38.46. Okay. Then next. Suppose, for example, I want to show something like this. Display what? Smith. Display what's that? Smith. Smith ends. Smith ends 800. Smith ends 800. I want to show like this. Allen ends 1600. Something like this. What? I want to show like this. Smith ends 800. Allen ends 1600. I want to show like this. Then what? Select what's her e name. Select e name. Then plus. So once again, select e name. Select e name plus what? Ends. Concatenate name with what is Smith is name. Name should be concatenated with what's her ends. End should be concatenated with what? Salary. Salary from EMP. Yes. What this will show? Every name is concatenated with ends. Ends is concatenated with salary. So let me run this query, but it is giving error. What the reason is? The reason is when you are doing concatenation, all must be what? Concatenation. For concatenation, all must be character type. All expressions must be character type. E-name is what type? Character type. Ends is what type? Character type. Salary is what type? Money type. That's why not allowed. Salary is what type? Money type. Not allowed. Then convert salary to what type? Salary as what's it? Varchar. Salary as varchar. Then execute this query. So, Smith is Smith is concatenated with 800. Allen concatenated with 1600. So every name is concatenated with salary. Understood? Then, so you have to write the query like this. So why here concatenation? Because why conversion? Because here all expressions must be character type, but salary is not character type. Salary is numeric type. That's why it gives what's an error. Understood? Then next one. Okay, then next. Suppose like I'll write something like this. Suppose Smith Smith joined on Smith joined on 1980 December 17th as clerk. I want to show like this. I want to print output like this. Smith joined on 1980 December 17 as clerk. Then how to write? Select what? ename, then select ename plus what? Joined on plus what? Hide date plus as plus clerk. What is clerk is job from EMP. So name is concatenated with joined on is concatenated with hide date as clerk. So execute this query. Then, so this query gives error. So data type varchar and date are incompatible. Varchar and date are incompatible. In concatenation, character and date is incompatible. So hide date is date type. So then convert this hide date to what type? Character type. How to convert? Cast hide date as varchar. Yes or no? Then so then now let's see. Now hide date is converted to character type. Let me run this query. Then execute this query. And that's okay. Then that's so this is what then next next one. So this is cast function. Convert is also same. Convert is also same. Then how to use convert? Then how to use convert? Convert what? Convert. Syntax wise, one is target type. Next one, source expression. So this expression is converted to what? This expression is converted to this target type. Example what? Then same thing, select convert what? Integer, comma 10.5. So 10.5 is converted to integer. 10.5 is converted to integer. So 10. Okay, then like understood then. So 10.5 is converted to integer. Okay, either you can use cast function or you can use convert. But what is the difference? What is the difference between cast and convert? Okay, one difference is using convert function, we can display dates in different styles. Okay, we can display dates in different styles, but not possible using cast. Next, using convert function, we can display money, money in different styles, money in different styles, but not possible using cast. That's all. So these two differences. Using convert, we can display dates in different styles, but not possible using cast. Using convert, we can display money in different styles, but not possible using. So that's all. Only these two differences between cast and convert. Okay. Uh, Otherwise, both are same. So suppose like 1 second, displaying what's it? Displaying dates in different styles. Different styles. Already you know one method to display the date in different styles. Styles means formats. Already you know what that is. So using one function, what that function is? Format function. Using one function, what that function is? Format. Using format, you know how to display the dates in different styles. Now this is another method. What that is? Convert. Using convert. One method is format. Another method is what, sir? Convert. Okay. Then see, to display dates in different formats, different styles. What is the default in SQL Server? Date means YYYMMDD. That's all. In SQL Server, date means YYYMMDD. But if you want to show the date in different styles, first you have to convert this to character type, because date means YYYMMDD. So if you want to show the date in different styles, first convert the date to what type? Character type. Once date is converted to character type, whatever the format you want, you can display. Okay. So convert what the type is varchar. Next one, date, comma, style number. What is the first argument? First argument is what? Convert to type. I'm converting it to what type? Varchar type. So which one you are converting? Date. What is the style number? Okay. Example. Select what? Convert. Convert. So convert to varchar. Which one you want to convert? Date. Which date? Get date. Converting get date to character type. Why you are converting get date to character type? Why you are converting this date to character type? Because to display date in what's a different formats. To display the date in different formats. Suppose, for example, so you have to give the style number. Style number is 101. Style number is 101. If the style number is 101, then what it will show? The style number is 101. If the style number is 101, then it will show like this: 9 to 2024. 9 to 2024. Yes or no? Then so 9 to 2024. Okay, then 9 to 2024. So what is this format is MMDDYYY. Okay, then understood. So here there are some fixed numbers are there. Fixed style numbers are there. Okay. If 101, this format, 102, this format, 103, this format. Okay, then, but in format function, you mention the format, you give the format, but here we don't give the format. Here we give the style number. Okay, according to the style number, it will show the format. Suppose I say 102, then you see that 102. YYYMMDD separated by dot. 103, 103, 103. What is DDMMYY separated by slash. 104, then 104. DDMMYY separated by dot. 105, 105. So separated by slash. 106, 106. 2nd September 2024. Name, month name. First three characters. 107, 107. Next one. 108. Okay. 108. Okay. Na? 108. Then 109. 108 showing only the time. 109. Okay. Date, time, milliseconds. 110. 110. So if you say 110, this is the MMDDYY separated by hyphen. Next one, 111. Then 111. This is 111. YYY MMDD separated by slash. 112. 112 is not giving any separated, no separated. 113. This is 113. Okay. 114. 114. This is 114. Okay. Na? Time with milliseconds. Okay. Then understood. Then. So what are these? 115. 115. 115. Error. Not a valid style number. Okay. Na? Not a valid style number. Yes or no? Okay. Then that's all. So what we have to pass? We have to pass what's that? Style number. So I'm not giving all style numbers. Just I'll give one or two. 103. 103. This is 104. 104. 104. Then 105. 105 is this. Okay. Then what? So like this is the query. Then this is the query. 105. 105. What is the output? This is the output. DDMMYY. Next. Okay, na? Then DDMMYY. Next one. Okay, then next one. Like suppose 110. Just example. I'm not giving all, just giving only few. Then so 110. If format is 110, then 110. 110 format is what? This one. This is the 110. MMDDYY separated by slash. Sir, understood? Then okay. So you take whatever the format you want, you take. Okay. Then that's all. So what the difference is, in format function, you mention the format, but here we style number. Okay. Then next. Suppose I want to display employee names and what's that hide dates. Hide dates from EMP. I want to show the hide dates in Indian format. Then this is YYYMMDD is not Indian format. What is Indian format? DDMMYY separated by hyphen or etc. So then what you have to do is cache what's it? Varchar hide date. Then so what is this is 105 as what? Hide date from EMP. So every hide date is displayed with what? Then cast, not cast, what? Convert, converts. Okay. So then run this query. So 17/12/2021, 22 2021, like this. Understood? So every hide date is displayed with what's it? What is this format is? DDMMYY separated by hyphen. Okay. Then oh, that's all. So like what? Display ename and what? Hide date. Ename and hide date. But display hide dates in DDMMYYY format. So then you have to write the query like this. Okay. Then that's all. So what is this is? This is what's it? Displaying the date in different styles. Then next. So there is one more. What that is? Huh? There is one more. So what is the difference between format and convert? If I ask you, what is the difference between format and convert? Format in format function, so user has to specify the format. But here in
This
1 4
meeting is being
for money
recorded.
we have 3. For money we have 3. What that is? 0 1 2. That's money style numbers only. What's that? 3 0 1 2. 0 means so the number is displayed with what's that? 4 decimal places. If it is 0. Okay. Then okay na? Then sorry, number is displayed with I think 2. Once again, then suppose what convert what's her salary, then where care what salary, next one 0, suppose from EMP. So every salary is displayed with what's her two decimal places. Okay, 2 means what? 2 means how many decimal places? 4. So then this is not 4. So then number is displayed with what? Number displayed with what? 2 decimal places. 1 means, okay, number displayed with what? 1000 separated. 1000 separated. 2 means what? 2 means number displayed with what? Number displayed with what? Correct symbol. Sorry. Number displayed with 4 decimal places. That's all. So these 3. Okay. Then example. See this example. Select what? Select what's that? Convert. See, like 1 second. What the question is? Display what? E-name and salary. Display e-name and what's that? Salary. But what I want is display salaries with what? Display salaries with 1000 separated. Display the salaries with 1000 separated. Then every salary I want to display with 1000 separated. How to write the query for this? Select what's that? E-name. Select e-name, then comma. You want to display the salary with 1000 separated. First convert the salary to what type? Character type. Then convert what? Varchar, then salary. Next one, 1 style number 1. So if you want to display value with 1000 separated, style number 1 as salary from EMP. So what is this query? This query will show every salary is displayed with what? 1000 separated. You see this. Now let's see. Then so 1 comma 600. Yes, 1 comma 600, 1 comma 300, 3 comma 00, 1 comma 300. Yes or no? So every salary is displayed with what? 1000 separated. That's all. Hmm, hmm. Lakhs means American, American, American style. 5 lakhs. Then if it is 5 lakhs, then so where will be the comma? India, Indians will show 5 lakhs. How Indians will 5 comma 0 comma 00. How Americans will show this 5 lakhs? 500 comma 000. Understood? So Indians will show like this, Americans will show like this. But what it will give American or Indian? American style. Okay, then okay na? So because they are inventing, they use their format. Understood? We are not inventing. Yes. If you invent, you can use your format, your country format. Then so now then next see here, like suppose for example I want to apply the same thing to EMP involves employee number, employee number, huh? Employee number. Then here, employee number. I want to show employee number with 1000 separated. Then I want to show employee number with 1000 separated. Then yes or no? Like 737475. Not showing. Why? Hmm? 73 EMP envoy is not money. EMP envoy is integer. So these styles are not applicable to integer types. The style is applicable to money field. EMP envoy is not declared as money. It is declared as integer. That's why this style is not applicable. Yes or no? Then I want to apply this. Then Then convert EMP N mode to what type? Convert EMP N mode to what type? As money type. Then cast. Sorry, what is this? Cast EMP NMO as money type. Now it will show. Yes, now you see this. 7,300, 7,475. Yes or no? So every employee number is displayed with what? 1,000 separated. Okay. Then understood or not? So it is applicable only to what's it? Money cells. Okay, na? Then so for example, there is a 5,000. 5,000 is there. I want to display 5,000 with what's it? 1,000 separated. Then varchar 500 comma what 1. Suppose I am writing like this. What will it show the? Sorry, what this is? Convert. Convert. Will it show the 5,000 with 1,000 separated? No. Why? Because by default this 5,000 is treated as integer. So that's why it is not showing. Then what? Convert this 5,000 to what? Money type. How to convert? Cash 5,000 as what's it? As money type. Then 49. So then now let's see this. What is 5 comma 0 0 0? Yes. Then suppose if I give 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, then see that 500 comma 0 0, not 5 comma 0 0 comma like that. 500 comma. Because what? Huh? American. So they don't say 500 lakhs. Sorry, they don't say 5 lakhs. They say what? 500,000. Okay, na? Then understood. Understood. So if say 1,000, then 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, then 1 million. They say 1 million. Okay, na? Because ours is what? Lakhs, crores like that. But what they? Million, billion, trillion like that. Okay, then. So then that's this is what cast and what's that convert. Yes or no? Then no. What is the next one? Next one, what special functions? In special functions, one is that what is that is one most widely used is null. One function widely used is null function. Okay, then so what for this is used? So this function used to convert null values. To convert what? Null values. Function used to convert nulls. Then okay. So is null function takes two arguments, argument 1, argument 2. Then so if argument 1 equals to null, argument if argument 1 equal to null, then returns what? Argument 2. If argument 1 if argument 1 not equal to null, returns what? Argument 1 only. If first argument is null, return second one. If first argument is not equal to null, returns first argument only. Then if first one is null, return second one. First one is not equal to null, returns first one. So like see is null. Suppose for example, select is null of what? 100 comma 200. Then what it returns? 100. So select what's that? For example, is null. Select is null of what? Null comma 200. Then what it returns? 200. 100 comma 200 returns 100. Null comma 200 returns what? 200. Okay. Then if first argument is null, returns second argument. If first argument is not null, returns first one only. If first one is null, returns second one. Okay. Then mm, then So example, example, let's see where it is useful. Suppose, for example, I want to display what's that employee name, salary, commission, total salary. I want to show name, salary, commission, total salary. Then, okay, na? I want to show name, salary, total salary. Then, what is total salary means? Total salary equal to salary plus commission. Total salary equal to salary plus commission. Then, okay, na? Total salary equal to salary plus commission. Then, select what, sir? E-name. Select E-name. Then, salary, comma, commission, comma, total salary. Total salary. Then, salary plus, salary plus, okay. Let's say salary plus what? Salary plus commission as total salary from EMP. I run the query like this. If I run the query like this, then, so what is this query shows? 800 plus null. What? Null. 1600 plus 300, 1900, 1300 plus 500, 1800. Okay. Then, so what it shows? Total salary. Okay. Then, but it is not calculating all the employees' total salaries, only 4 employees. Because if commission is null, the total salary becomes null. Because null plus something equal to null. Null minus something is null. Null into something is null. Null by something is null. In any calculation, if null is present, result is also null. So you're not able to calculate total salaries of all the employees because of their commission is null. Only 4 employees. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. So remaining all the employees null. Yes or no? But even though commission is null, but still I want to calculate the total salary. Even though commission is null, but I want to calculate what total salary. Then what you have to do? If commission is null, convert that value to 0. Because 800 plus 0 is what? 800. 800 plus null is null, but 800 plus 0 is 800. So if commission is null, convert that value to 0. How to convert this null value to 0? To convert this null value to 0, we use one function. What that is null function. Here in this example, null is converted to how much? 200. If first argument is null function returns 200. Similarly, if commission is null, convert that value to what's it? 0. Then how? Is null. Is null of what? Commission comma what's it? 0. Commission comma 0. Okay. Na? Then. So is null of commission comma 0. If commission is null, then it is converted to 0. Now let's run this query. Let's execute this query. Then you see this. So here first one is what? Salary. See the total salary. So what this is? Salary. Salary is what, sir? 800. What the commission is? Null. So but what is null function returns? If commission is null, returns 0. 800 plus 0. What? 800. So next one 1600 plus what? 1600 plus what, sir? Commission is what? 300. Commission is 300. So 300 returns null. Return 0. No. So here first commission is null, not null. Here commission is null, not null. Not null. If it is not null, returns commission. What is the commission? 300. 1600 plus 300, 1900. Here 3000 plus null. Commission is null. So if first argument is null, returns 0. So 0 plus 3000, 3000. So now it calculates the total salaries of all the employees, even though commissions are null. That's all. So where this function is useful. Okay, then understood. Then Hmm? Hmm. So like you apply this function on rules, business rules. Okay, you apply this function is null function on which columns you apply this seasonal function. You apply this on salary or you don't apply this on salary. You apply this on commission, not on commission, depends on the rules of the company. Salary is must, commission is optional. Okay, na? That's why I'm not applying seasonal function on salary column, because salary is must, commission is optional. Commission may or may not. Employee may not have, employee may have a commission, but salary is what's it? Must. That's why no need to apply this seasonal function on salary. Okay, then that's understood. So this is where seasonal function is what's useful. Okay, then when it is useful in calculations, because in calculation, if one of the value is null, the total expression becomes null. Okay, na? If one of the values what's null, the total expression becomes null. Okay, then now next one. Suppose then, for example, then so like suppose for example, I want to display name, salary, commission. Name, salary, commission. Okay, na? What is the commission is what? Null. So if commission is null, I don't want to show NULL. If commission is null, actually in database, what is stored? NULL. But I don't want to store, I don't want to display NULL. Okay, NULL means it is a technical word. Users, they don't understand what is NULL, what is null. So instead of NULL, I want to show, suppose NA. I want to show what's that? NA. NA means not applicable. Commission is not applicable to this employee. Okay, then. So users, they don't like to see the words, technical words. They like general English. Okay. So instead of showing NULL, I want to show what? NA. Suppose in marks, student marks, you are storing the student marks. One student is absent for mathematics. Mathematics. What we enter? Huh? The student is absent for mathematics. What we enter? We enter what's her? Null. But we don't enter AB. Yes or no? Because in table, we cannot store AB. We enter what? Null. Because mathematics data type is what? Mathematics column data type is what? Integer. Integer data type doesn't accept what? AB. Then what we entered? We entered what? Null. So in table, we are storing null value. If any student is absent for the exam, what we enter? Null. We enter null. But at the time of displaying, so I want to store what's it? Absent. In table, you are storing null, but at the time of displaying, I want to display what? Absent. So how you store the data? How you store the data is not important for user. How you are storing the data is not important for user. What we are storing in database is not important for the user. What you are displaying is important. How you present the data is important for user. Understood? Okay, na? You are storing null something is not important. What is important? What user says, bus at the time of displaying, display absent. Don't display null. Here also, if commission is null, don't show null, show NA. Then, so I want to display e-name, salary, commission. I want to show name, salary, commission. If commission equal to null, display what's that? Display NA. Display NA. So e-name, salary, commission. If commission equal to null, display NA. Then how? Okay, na? How? What? Huh? Commission is null, display NA. Then what? Select what's that? E-name. Next one, salary. Next. What? Commission bars, but if he is saying if commission equal to null, display NA. Then use what? Is null function. Is null commission comma what? NA. 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 Okay. As what? Commission from EMP. E-name, salary is null, commission NA as EMP from So once again, run this query. So execute this query. Then when you execute this query gives what's an error. Why? Because so when you use NVL takes how many arguments? Two arguments, and both arguments must be same data type. Both must be same data type. So here argument one is numeric, argument two must be numeric. Argument one is character, argument two must be character. So both arguments must be what? Same data type. But here in this case, first argument is what type? First argument is what type? Money type. What is NA is? NA is what? Character type. That's why it is giving error. Cannot convert character value to money. So then what? Convert this commission to what type? Convert this commission to what type? Character type. How to convert this commission to character type? Cast. Cast commission as what? Varchar. Cast commission as varchar. Now commission is converted to what type? Character type. Now it will work. Okay, then that's all. So here also what is required? Conversion is required. Okay, then that's all. Understood then. So e-name salary is null, cash commission as varchar. So I want to show NA. If null, show NA. So I'm using is null function, but so for is null function, both arguments must be same type. But commission is money type, NA is character type. That's why it is not allowing. Then what? Convert this commission to what type? Character type. Then that's all. Okay. Now, so wherever null is there, wherever null is present, then it will show what's it? NA. Okay, na? They will ask how to handle null values in SQL. Then how to handle the null values? Then by using a function called what's it? Is null function. Okay. Then next one. Okay. Then next. What the next one is? Next one is what? Conversion. After conversion, what's it? Special function. Sorry. After special function, what? Analytical. Can analytical. So analytical functions. Analytical are called OLAP, are called window functions. What are the different names used then? Analytical functions, OLAP functions, are window functions. All are what's are same. Okay, na? Then now suppose let's see. For example, in this, like first there are two. First we'll discuss two. One is rank and dense rank. Rank and dense rank. First we'll see these two. Rank, dense rank. Okay, then. So then all these functions are used for analysis, to analyze the data. They're useful for what? Data analysis. So these two functions, okay, so rank and dense rank functions, these two functions use it to find what's it? Use it to find what? Ranks. To find what's it? Ranks. I want to find the ranks of the students. So my database contains student data, their marks data. So from that table, I want to find out ranks of the students. I want to find out ranks of the products. You want to find out ranks of the employees. So to find the ranks, we use these two functions. Okay, na? To find what's it? Ranks. So we use these functions. Rank of the students, ranks of the products, ranks of the employee, ranks of the customers. So to find the ranks, we use this function. Use it to find ranks. Then, but suppose, for example, you ask, you ask, like suppose 1 second. See, for example, just go to Google, find what's the ranks of the what countries, ranks of the countries by population. Okay, na? You ask Google, find the ranks of the countries. Can it find the ranks? Find the ranks of the countries. Can it find the ranks? No. So you have to ask like this, find the ranks of the countries based on population. Then it can find out. Yes or no? Find the ranks by population. So then it will find the ranks. Okay. Then understood or not? Then. So find the ranks based on what's it? Population. Okay. Then. So it is giving the ranks. Ranks of the countries based on what? Population. However, Google is finding the ranks same way. I want to find ranks on my database tables. Okay. Then. So Google is giving the ranks of the countries now. Same thing. I want to find the ranks based on my table. Okay. Then. So like here also, then here also, suppose if you ask SQL server, find the ranks of the employees means it cannot find out. If you ask SQL server, find the ranks of the employees means it cannot find out. You have to ask like this, find the ranks based on salary, then it can find out. Find the ranks based on height date, experience, then it can find out. So that means ranking is always based on some ranking. So ranking is always based on some field, some field. So rank based on salary, rank based on experience. So ranking is always based on some field. Okay, rank based on salary, rank based on what? Experience. Okay, ranking is based on some field. Understood then. So next one. But suppose, okay, you ask like this, for example, rank over what's her salary. Ask like this, what is the meaning? Ranking based on what? Salary. If you ask like this, rank over height date, then rank based on what? Height date. Rank based on height date. Suppose if you say salary, rank based on salary. Height date, rank based on height date. Suppose I say salary, okay. But what is the problem is, who should get first rank? Who should get last rank? Who should get first rank? Who should get last rank? Highest paid should get first rank. Lowest paid should get last rank. Then what you have to say? You have to say like this. What is order by salary descending? If you say order by salary descending, how the values are arranged? Highest to lowest. Highest is arranged first, lowest is arranged last. In table, highest is 5,000, lowest is 800. 5,000 gets what? First rank. 800 gets what, sir? Last rank. 5,000 gets first rank. 800 gets last rank. Suppose I'll say ascending. Then, so first it will arrange lowest, last it will arrange highest. So 800 gets what? First rank. 5,000 gets what, sir? Last rank. So who gets first rank? Who gets last rank? It all depends on arrangement. Who gets first? Who gets last? Depends on arrangement. Okay. Then. So another point is for rank functions, the data must be sorted. Data must be sorted. Okay. Then, so these 3 points. So these functions used to find ranks. Ranking is always based on some field. For rank functions, data must be sorted. If data is not sorted, it cannot find the ranks. Okay. Then compulsory, the data must be sorted. Okay. Now, so how to use these functions? Rank over order by what's her column, ascending or descending, comma, so and so. Similarly, dense rank over order by column, ascending or descending, like this. Okay. Then example. So rank over order by this, dense rank over like this, like example. Then, so let's see. Okay. So then what the question is, find ranks of the employees based on salary, and highest paid employee should get first rank. Highest paid employee should get first rank. This is the requirement. You have to write the query according to this requirement. So they're asking ranks of the employees, but ranking is based on salary, and highest paid employee should get first rank. Then what? Select what number? Suppose name, salary. Next one, I'm using what rank? Rank over order by salary descending as RNK from EMP. I'm giving some name to this. I'm giving some name to this. What is the name? RNK. And so now, like, let's see. Then suppose here, then uh, every employee, what's her rank? 5,000 rank is 1, 4,000 rank is 2. So these three employees' salaries are what? Same. So when salaries are same, ranks are also what's her same. Next employee rank is what's her 6. Next one 7, 8, 9, 10. So the salaries are same, like 13, 14, 15, like this. Understood? Okay. But you see this, these three employees' salaries are same, the ranks are same. But what the next employee rank is? Next employee rank is what? Huh? Not 4, it is 6. Why? It's not 4, it is 6. Why? Because there are three employees getting the what's that? Same rank. There are three employees getting the same rank. That's why next employee rank is what? 6. There are three getting the same rank, 3, 3, 3. Next employee rank is what's that? 6. Okay. Then, so here also 10, 10, 10. Next one is 13, not 11. Okay. Then, understood? So this is rank function. That means here rank function generating what gaps? Rank function is generating what's that? Gaps. Here there is a gap 3 and 6. There is a gap 10, 13. There is a gap. And in rank function, ranks are not in sequence. Sequences not in sequence. Not in sequence. 3, 6. Sequence is missing or not? Yes. So, but suppose there is one more function. What that is? Dense rank. You see that dense rank. Suppose I'm using dense rank. If I use dense rank, now see the difference. Suppose here 3, 3, 3. Next one is 4, not 6. Earlier it is 6. Now it is 4. So here also 8, 8, 8. Next one 9. It is not what's that? Okay. Some 11 like that. Yes or no? Okay. Na? Then what it is? It is what's that? 9. Understood? Now tell me what is the difference between rank and dense rank? So this is this query rank, this query what's that? Dense rank. Query is same. Then what is the difference? So difference between rank and what? Dense rank. What is the difference? Uh, one difference. One difference. What? Rank function what generates what's that? Gaps. Rank generates gaps. But dense rank will not generate what? Gaps. That is one. And rank function in rank function, ranks may not be in sequence. Ranks may not be in sequence, but in dense rank, ranks are always in sequence. That's all. So this is the difference between rank and dense rank. So rank function generates gaps, but dense rank will not. Rank function ranks may not be in sequence, but in dense rank ranks are always in sequence. So sequences there are not. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. Yes or no? Then. So this is the difference between rank and what? Dense rank. Okay. Then. Okay. Okay, na? That now suppose for example salary, next one rank, next one dense rank. Okay, salary, rank, dense rank. Salary is what? 5,000. Suppose 4,000, 3,000. Suppose 2,000, 2,000, 1,000. Salaries are like this. So what is the rank here? 1. What is the dense rank? 1. What is the rank here? 2. Dense rank is 2. What is the rank? 3. Dense rank is 3. What is the rank here? 3. What is the dense rank is 3. What is the rank here? 3. What is the dense rank is 3. What is the rank here? Okay, na? So 6. What is the dense rank is 4. Here the rank is 6. Dense rank is 4. Here rank is what? 8. Dense rank is 5. That's this is the difference. Okay, then so same salaries will get same rank. Rank, dense rank both are same, but next employee. Next rank is not 4 year, it is 6 year. Here next rank is 4. That is the difference. Okay, then that's so this is the what's the difference between rank and what dense rank. Okay, then but sometimes what I want is here. So salaries are same. The ranks are also same. But if salaries are same, I want ranking to be based on height date. Same ranking to be based on height date. Then what? Salaries are same. Rank should be based on what? Height date. Then how? So suppose here you see this. For example, height date. Then so e-name height date salary. Then what? What? So I want ranking to be based on height date. So these three employees, I want ranking to be based on what's that height date. Then how? Okay, na? These three employees' salary should be. I want these three employees' ranking to be based on height date. He joined first, 82. Yes or no? His rank should be 3. Next, who joined? April 2021 April. The rank should be 4, and he joined in December. Rank should be 5. Yes or no? Okay, na? So these three salaries are same. If salaries are same, I want ranking to be based on height date. Actually, if salaries are same, then consider height date. And then what you have to write? You have to write like this. What is height date? Which order? Ascending. So first ranking is based on what? Salary. If salaries are same, then height date. Let's see what this is. Then 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Then what's it? 1982. Then 1982. So he joined first. So his rank is 3. Next joined what? April 2021 April, rank 4. Next joined in December, rank 5. Yes. So these three employees now ranking is based on what? Height date. That's it. Okay. Then understood. Suppose here what then? Like what the question is? Find ranks based on what? Salary. Okay. If salaries are same, then ranking should be based on what? Ranking should be based on height date. Then like this. You have to write query like this. First salaries are same, then height date. So if salaries are not same, then it will not consider height date. When it will consider height date, it will consider height date only when salaries are same. Okay, that's no. So clear now? Then so but here now in this example, you're finding the ranks in the whole table. Yes or no? You're finding the ranks of the employees in the whole table. That means in organization. So this is organization. Organization, how many employees? 14 employees are there. You're finding the ranks of the 14 employees. Okay, then. So who is the rank 1, rank 2 like this? ranks in the organization. Yes or no? But not in the organization. I want ranks within the department. Within the department, I want ranks. So this is the ranks of the employees in the organization. In organization, who is the first, who is the least? Okay, like this. But what I want is I want ranks within the department. Within the department. So these employees belongs to several departments. Yes or no? So department number from EMP. You see this? Then it belongs to 20, 30 like this. Suppose there are 10th department. There are 3 employees. 10th department. There are 3 employees. 20th. There are 5 employees. 30th. There are 6 employees. Understood? Then. So I want ranks. What's it? I want ranks within the department, not in the whole table. Yes or no? Then, okay. Then see this. What? Uh, okay. Then see what you have to do is apply this function, apply this rank function on each department. Apply this rank function on what's that? Each department. Instead of applying this function on whole table, apply this function on each department. Okay. Then. So to apply this function on each department, first of all, you have to divide the table department wise. To divide the table department wise, we use one class. What that class is? Partition by class. Then partition by class. Okay. Then partition by class. So what is this is partitioning means what? Dividing. Partitioning means dividing. So what for this is used? Used to find what's the ranks within group. First partition by is used. So partition by class is used to divide the table based on one or more columns. Partitioning is based on one or more columns. Okay. Then what for it is used? So when we partition the table, we partition the table to find ranks within group, within department, not in the whole organization. I want ranks within the department. So use it to find ranks within group. For example, to find ranks within department, to find ranks within department, first divide the table what? First divide the table department wise and apply dense rank function. Apply rank functions. Rank functions on each. Apply. First divide the table department wise using what? Partition by. First divide the table department wise using partition by and apply rank functions on what's that? Each partition. Apply the dense rank function on each partition instead of applying on whole table. So in the previous example, you applied this function on what's that? Whole table. Don't apply this function on whole table. Apply this function on each department. To apply this function on each department, first divide the table what? Department wise. How to divide the table department wise? By using partition by. Then what we have to write? See, so salary, like what's it? Salary, what department number, next what's it? Dense rank. I'm using dense rank, but rank or dense rank, it's up to you. So order by what? Now